What's up, everybody? It's Izzo here, and this is All Gaming. And right now, I want to talk about beating Sonic. He's an annoying character for me to fight, and I mean, this isn't like 100%. I'm not saying I could beat every Sonic player in the world, but these are some tips on beating him. Like certain things you may not have noticed just from playing it. And I'm gonna use a video from that Zero did on his channel with Mewtwo King. They did like an analysis on him, which it seems like they're just saying how good he is, but they also mentioned like a fault in him that's like a really strong, like against most Sonic players you meet online.
We talk about spinning. We're talking about Sonic Side B. As you can see, this is Sonic Side B.
So that's right there when you see like the highlight around them.
There's a big difference between what he can
that's
do in this.
A lot of Sonic players spend that a lot.
You notice charging the spin, so that creates a whole lot of mix-up potential. As you can see, you can jump around while doing this, and you can fully control your jump. You can even sure hop.
I don't think it's as good as you think. The jumping around with it. You can't release it in the air with the 4D.
You can.
That's one of his weaknesses, or not really weakness, something that you should know that I feel like you need to know against Sonic. When he uses that move on the ground and he jumps, he can't release in the air. They're gonna show it right now that once you start on the ground, his side B, you can't release it. Like if you start on the ground and you jump, you can't release it in the air, and it doesn't have a hitbox either. So if he uses on the ground and he jumps, you can hit him, and he can't hit you. Now if he starts charging on the ground and he releases it, then he can hit you. Like he can release on the ground and jump up, but the priority is not as strong, so you can punish him after. If you have a really good aerial game like Yoshi, you can catch him with an up air after he uses it if you're fast enough. Like most of the time they'll roll into you, like they'll release it like in your direction, and they'll jump above you. And because if the actually lands hit, they can link it into the up air. But because a lot of people try to turn around and hit him, but he's gonna jump up, so you can't get a hit or a grab. So you let him go past you, because it's gonna go through even if you're shielding. And when he jumps up, then you can punish him with an aerial, or probably like mind game, wait for him to land or something. Try to read his dodge or whatever you have in mind. But that's your window to punish him. And also, if he uses it on the ground and he jumps and he doesn't release it, you can also hit him there.
Yeah.
Release it in the air.
Oh, you're right. You cannot.
See?
I told you. It's not nearly as good as you think it is, dude.
Well, you can do it in the air. You can do side B in the air, though.
Yeah, but what you're doing right now, I don't think it was nearly as good as you rated it first. But
his recovery is also really good.
It's very good. It's because
you can, it's hard for me to ledge guard me with Yoshi.
For example,
but I can manage it sometimes.
Someone and they spot dodge or wait, and then you fully jump on them. It's very good for a mix-up. It gives them out.
See, he's saying like if you spot dodge or like roll away, if you know that, you don't dodge away. Go in for the hit. That's what a lot of Sonic players do. You end up dodging and blocking a lot more than you should. And again, remember, that's a move that you have to charge up. There's a certain wind-up time before he can release it. He has to start up the move and then release it, which means there's a time frame in which when he starts it up, if he's close to you, you can hit him when he starts it up, because he hasn't released it yet. And the worst that'll happen is you guys will do a trade and you'll end up back in neutral state. So basically, if he's up close to you and he's not spinning, try to hit him. Don't be reckless. Don't do something that he can punish you, because Sonic is really fast. If you do something that you can get punished for, like Toon Link's grab or Yoshi's grab, and you miss, you will get punished. Unless the Sonic player is like a 5-year-old or something, or just not Go Sonic. I'm not Go Sonic. I probably won't be able to punish you fast enough, but most likely I will, because I'll be able to do a run grab. That's something you can do with like every character, but just be careful. I would just go for a jab if he's near you and he's not spinning. Or like forward air, depending on who you are. Or if you're like Yoshi or Fox and you have like a sex kick, you can do something like that. Or it all depends on who you are. But something that you can punish him with that he can't punish you with if he's not spinning. And also you can start pressuring him, because now he can't really start spinning if you don't give him room to start it. And it seems like he can just do it instantly. But
mix-ups.
See how like when he started up, he stood still. Sort of like Yoshi's. When Yoshi does the egg roll, if he does if he does it at the beginning, you can hit him. Also, if you block it, you can hit him. I'm not sure if that works with Sonic. I'm pretty sure it does, but still, it's better to just let him spin out and punish him after anyway, just to play it safe. You're gonna be able to punish him anyway, so just wait it out, and you're gonna get that hit in that you want.
Just dash away from somebody or jump off stage and then side B back at them. The side B is really, really good. And then when you jump, it's another hitbox, and then you can nair or up air, and that's another hitbox. And you can down air if you're like almost positive they're gonna block it. You can do a down air and hope they don't block that. Or you can homing attack afterwards. That's a bunch of mix-ups. So you can nair, up air, down air, or homing attack. Homing attack and down air are for trying to punish them back, and nair, up air just for the combo. Oh, and down B hits more times, and it starts faster. And down B you can start it in the air. So I'm not sure it's better between down B and forward B, but I think they both have the uses.
You know what's interesting about these aerials? Forwarder not only auto cancels, but it drags people off the stage, so you can give people with forwarder.
Yeah.
So his aerial game is really strong, like in terms of speed, and like it's hard to really react to him. But like, see the CPU they're against is DDD. I'm pretty sure DDD, since he has the disjoint hitbox and the range on him, he'd be able to have a better offstage game. So a lot of characters, even though Sonic's fast, you'd probably get the advantage for offstage game anyway. Especially if you're like Ike, Link, Yoshi. Sort of has, I say it's like neutral. Whoever's just better in that mix-up. I mean matchup, because I play Yoshi. Oh, I just started, but I'm not really good with him. I'm alright. I'm getting better with him, but I'm pretty sure Yoshi has slightly better off like ledge guard or offstage game. I mean aerial game. So when it comes to like certain mix-up, it depends. Like against Meta Knight, he might be able to beat him because Meta Knight's hitbox are super strict, but still he has a disjoint hitbox as well. So Meta Knight would probably win that trade as well. So his aerial game is really fast, but when it comes like range, that's his weakness. Like I'm not saying like ranged attacks, I mean like the range in which he can hit you, like how long the hitbox of his arrows are.
And then you can full jump down air and then recover, or you can double jump down air and recover off the stage. And you can't even really edge guard Sonic because he can just up B and snap the ledge. So it's very safe for Sonic to just jump off stage, down, full jump or double jump.
See, he was able to use his forward B in the air. Now if he jumps and he starts it in the air, then he can release it in the air. But still, it has the wind-up time. So if you're right beneath him and he's not spinning, try to hit him. Worst that happens is he dodges. Now, if you're close to the ground and you try to hit him, and then he dodges and he lands before you, then he can grab you. Then that could also happen. But that's very unlikely. That's not something serious. Like, unless you're at kill percentage, then you can probably die. Because, I mean, like if you're both like near the ground and you go to like up air him, and he dodges it and he lands before you, then that's gonna be bad for you.
Down air, even if you
but that's any character.
You get back, you just go back to the ledge and roll back on.
And his recovery is really good.
Oh, and back air is very good. It's very powerful. So he can do back airs and down airs for edge guarding, which is both really good in different situations. Back air generally for edge guarding high, and down air if they're below you. Or it's the basic idea. So if they're above you, you back air. If they're below you, down air. That's the basic flow chart.
Correct. And Sonic can do a whole lot of auto combos from side B. You can cancel his side B animation at any point.
See, that's what they're gonna try to do right there. That's where you can punish him because he's doing an attack. And if you block it, you're not being launched into the air. And if he's not doing an attack, see right there. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me. Right there, he's gonna go up with the hit, and if you come up below him, you can hit him. You can punish him trying to do an up air since you didn't get launched if you blocked it. And also, if he jumps up, like worst that can happen, if he doesn't do a hit, he dodges, nothing happens. You guys both are neutral. Now, remember this, because like when I first saw this and tried this out, I kept on forgetting that Sonic also has a grab like every other character in the game. And I'm busy just trying to block his spin, and he stopped spinning and just, he would do his dash attack, then he would pivot grab me every time, and it would just, I would keep on forgetting about it. But, eventually I got used to balancing between punishing his moves and, avoiding his grabs. It's all a matter of you learning mix-up. You really have to play against him, like, a couple of times to get used to it.
To jump up air.
I want to mention that when Sonic does his jump, I believe it feels like his hitbox gets bigger. Like, when he's rolling across the ground, it feels like it's a smaller hitbox, and when he does his jump, I feel like his hitbox gets bigger for just a little bit.
What I've noticed is that if you're using side B and then you jump after hitting them, it creates another hitbox.
Yeah, I said that already in the beginning.
Oh yeah, my bad. Then I didn't hear correctly.
So when you spin at them, it's a spin hitbox, and then you jump, and that's another hitbox, and then you air, and that's another hitbox. So that's a 3-hit combo at low damage.
You can also, instead of doing nair, you can do up air, and that connects into up air. You can do a 4-hit combo.
Alright, so
I've
let's
been
go.
messing with that.
I want to see what they do in the match. I didn't actually watch the whole video. I never
Well,
seen what he did in the match.
Especially like BV. That's what.
Maybe we'll see something that he struggled with through this match.
Just be in the air and then do a down B. Like he has just a lot of mix-ups between all his special B moves.
Yeah.
I think I covered the main basics, but you know I'm not that experienced, so you know my word's not gospel or anything. But it should get you guys off to a good start. I think.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I just help people get a.
That link held out that arrow way
It's
too
a
long.
very good start for sure. I think.
Yeah.
This is only based off playing him for like less than an hour.
Oh my god! And then you can see it right. What you see here is Sonic's potential off the station portal link.
Yeah. See, but if that Link were to just hit him back, Link has this giant hitbox, he would have won that.
You can just go for forward airs and back airs and down airs off stage, and if you miss, it's not a big deal.
You can also footstool people out of
The problem with this Link, he's not playing defensive at all. He's just going in straight up aggressive. You have to have defensive either way. It's Sonic. He's faster than you. You still have to be defensive.
Throw out the aerial. If you miss, whatever.
He should be putting up a wall against him, and when he gets up close, because he's not going to be able to run and grab him if Link throws the boomerang and the bomb and the arrows, so he's going to have to come up from the air, and if he does the air spin, he can block it and again punish him. I mean, this is 0-0, probably would catch on and switch up, but I'm saying against like your average Sonic player, they won't think like that, and it'll probably be a lot easier. You know, if you're playing like Link, put up your wall, he can't run and grab you. He'll come up from above, and when he comes up from above, you could block his aerial, or maybe he won't go for an aerial. Maybe he'll go try to land in front of you and grab you. But that's up to you to like try to read your opponent. You have to be able to just get inside your opponent's head and know what he's gonna do, or at least try to guess what he's gonna do, and then from there just react. If he goes in and if he actually goes for an arrow and you block it, you can punish him. You can grab him right when he lands, if he lands in front of you, or if he lands behind you, if you could turn fast enough. My backlines are broken, so it's kind of hard for me to grab, so I have a hard time doing like pivot grabs and stuff like that. So I normally go for a jab, 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 which would get me off more damage either way, depending on who I'm playing. If I'm Yoshi and I get a grab to down throw into up air, then that would give me more damage because I got the up air. Or sometimes they dodge, think I'm going to up air, and I down air them, and that's even better. But that's basically how you should be thinking against Sonic players. Not every Sonic player is 0. 0 obviously would catch on to a simple tactic like that.
Online?
Yeah, a few games.
Because
we did Duck Hunt Sonic like twice, and
every Link player should know how to put up a wall, and he'll catch on.
I haven't played this.
So that's basically how Sonic is being played right now. That's how, that's my view of how you should play against him. Now let me show you a video of me going against Sonic. Let's see. This is the same Sonic player. He beat me like 4 times, and then I tried this tactic out. I mean, I'm not doing it throughout the entire video, but I sort of just experimented a bit, and it didn't go terrible. Didn't even go amazing. Could have definitely went better, but I too stocked him in this match. This Sonic was not the best Sonic. There definitely are better Sonics out there. But as you see, when I just go up, and I know he's gonna block too, so I gotta see he's up close, and I saw that he was swinging. I try to hit him, even though I did kind of do that slow, but I still ended up neutral with him. See? If you a lot of people were telling me, oh, play super patient against him, but as you see, if I'm close to him, he can't even start up his spin. When he gets far from me, that's when he starts up his spin, and it starts becoming harder for me. Although he's definitely faster than Yoshi, but not by a lot. The range of Yoshi sits the hitboxes are bigger than Sonic, so that sort of makes up for that. See, I missed that. If I would have did egg, I could have hit him, because he was still in the windup. See, and since he's getting hasty now, he's just recklessly spinning into everything, and he's he just spins and he's not even aiming it. And also I can spin too. That helps. If you think my Yoshi's bad, whatever. I'm not. This is for you. You don't have to use this video. If you think it's helpful, You're welcome. If you don't think it's helpful, well, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Although you didn't have to watch the video, but I'm trying to like stick close to this guy so he can't start spinning. Just like focus on that. Like I like, you know, like if he's far away, I try to just like play really evasive away from him. Like right there, I try to rush him before he got to spin. And then I neutralized him, and since I neutralized him, he couldn't start the spin because he like, you heard the spin, like the spin sound, and you saw like the animation, but it didn't actually have the hitbox at that time, so it ended up stopping his spin. Right there, I just start moving away when I'm like, I try to like slowly get close to him again, because I don't want him to get his distance. He seems like, all because a character has like all melee moves doesn't mean that they're just, oh, let me just run it. Sonic does have certain start times, although a lot of times you do just want to rush your opponent down to Sonic, but if someone stops your like flow, like your momentum, you might want to get your distance and start it again. But since he couldn't get his, that was basically, he was in a predicament. That was one match against him. This is another match. If you want to see everyone, maybe I have another Sonic that I went against. No, it's odd. Normally a lot of people pick Sonic. No, this is actually, I mean, I beat that Sonic, but that's not like a good video to really show you anything on beating Sonic. I really did not play that tactically. That was like 2 months ago. I only have that video because he tried to spike me, but I ended up spiking him. That's the reason I saved the video. Right there, that was like a random move I made. Look, see, I'm close. I just went for a jab, and he couldn't spin. He got his distance. I'm blocking, and then right there, when he jumped up in the air, I went in for the punish. But again, I didn't know him 100%. I was still, you know, I'm still like figuring him out. But you know, as you see, it's pretty decent. You know, I am getting the hang of it. This tactic is effective, as we see. Against, I can say, at least 50% of the Sonic players out there. Against Zero, I'm pretty sure I won't beat Zero. I'm almost sure. I mean, I can't even say almost sure. I'm like 100% sure. But again, this is, you know, when he's not spinning, that's where his mistakes was. I was able to, when he has a distance, that's when he should start spinning. He's trying to run it after me without spinning, and it's easy. See, I did that wrong. I didn't know where he was going to end up. If I would have knew that he was going to end up behind me, I could have blocked, jumped back, aired him. See, see this one I'm playing, I keep on going for kill moves too early. See right there, I just brand dash attacked him, simple. I did that. He was too far for me to go in on that. That's why I got hit there. He actually got to start up a spin. See, since he was probably, I don't know what he was going for there, or maybe he just didn't expect me to hit him in at that timing. But he's having a really hard time because I'm staying really close to him, and he's not. A lot of Sonic players are not expecting you to do this, so they don't realize that that's their weakness. They're expecting you to stay far. If staying distance and playing patience against Sonic was your plan, then every Sonic player would know that by now, and they would just, oh, let me just, you know, they would catch on. They would already know how to close the gap, and he has the means to close the gap, so that's not really gonna work for you at all, you know. And waiting for him to come to you, he wants to be close to you so he can do his moves to you. If the case was that he just has really good up close game, you know, having him come up close to you is not a good idea. But you just gotta know his moves and how to stop them. Also, Yoshi's down B is really good against Sonic because his spin can't really stop it. Like if I land on him with down B, it's over. The one thing that I can say about this video, I didn't like against that Sonic. He wasn't doing like mix-ups with his grabs, so it wasn't like, I don't know how to, like, he wasn't doing mix-up with his grabs, so it wasn't like a full like, oh, let me show you a good Sonic and how to beat him or whatever. Because that's what I wanted to own. Us basically get Sonic and see how effective this actually is, and I wanted to show it to you guys. But haven't been facing so many Sonics lately. But you can try if you come across Sonic, just keep this in mind. You saw I was able to punish him in all those moments. Well, most of the moments, if I was able to react fast enough. And you know, I don't know if it works for all characters. Yoshi it works out. Mario it should work out. And there's a couple other characters that should just work out. And if you're playing like Duck Hunt Dog, you're just gonna have a hard time unless you can get him to like you know. Another thing I can say with Duck Hunt Dog is Gimps are way stronger than Sonics. And if you can, like, I don't mean like Duck Hunt Dog in general, just like ranged characters that have to put up their walls. And Duck Hunt Dog is one of the hardest characters to do that with against Sonic. People say Duck Hunt Dog's super easy. When the game first came out, that was the character I was playing. It's kind of hard because almost every move in the game can break Duck Hunt Dog's frisbee, especially Sonic Spin. Sonic can spin straight across, and Duck Hunt Dog only has like the lag time. You can punch Duck Hunt Dog so hard when he throws a frisbee. So Sonic can just spin through them, and if Duck Hunt Dog has a barrel, Sonic can just spin the barrel, and it actually hits Duck Hunt Dog, and he can spin through the Wild Gunner guys. So, you know, Duck Hunt Dog is a character that I definitely say is going to have a hard time against Sonic, and a lot of other characters that have to put up their walls. Because Sonic can close the gaps. Sonic counters those characters that play patient, because he can close the gap, and when he gets up close, he has enough speed that he can beat them. But when it comes to mix-up matchup like Yoshi has just about the same speed when it comes to attacking, not running speed. When it comes to attack speed, Yoshi and Sonic are the same thing, except Yoshi has more priority, and his hits have like bigger hitboxes, slightly, but still. Same thing with Link. Link, even when Sonic comes up close, I mean Sonic's faster than Link when it comes to like attacking, but like Link can throw in the jab to keep up the speed. And you know he has higher kill power than Sonic, and he has more priority and the destroy hitbox. Meta Knight, same thing. He has higher priority because of destroy hitbox, and he's just as fast, if not faster, than Sonic. So these are mainly like you know melee characters, like up close in your face. And you notice Sonic isn't as strong as you think he is up close. Maybe his A attacks. This Sonic wasn't using too many of his A attacks. Maybe his A attacks may have given him a better chance. But again, Yoshi's neutral air, his back air, and his up air all have longer like hitboxes than Sonic's attacks. You know, so this Sonic still wouldn't have been able to get a higher priority on his hits than I would have been able to. So it's all a matter. You really gotta know the character though. But like range characters are not the way to go. A lot of people have been saying that. You know, play patient, put up your wall. You know, I mean, because like I just showed you every way how Sonic can counter Duck Hunt Dog. He can close the gap, knock over the barrels, break through the frisbee, and kill the gunner guys really quickly, no problem. And then he's faster than Duck Hunt Dog. Against, let's see, what's another character? What's another character that's range? I'm trying to think. Sorry. What's another range character that's Toon Link, right? You have to take out a bomb, throw it at him, throw your frisbee. It works, but against Sonic, it's more to just force him to spin it in certain directions. Like he can't just come at you and spin it on the ground. But it's still hard to play that matchup because Toon Link has pretty small hitboxes. But again, he still has more priority than Sonic. So if you're good at landing your forward airs and back airs on Toon Link, you can definitely beat him. I wouldn't recommend down air because it's really punishable, and against Sonic, you do not want to get punished because you saw in a video with Mewtwo King Zero, you get hit by Sonic, he can mix it up and keep that hit going for a long amount of time. So, if this helped you, please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me if you have any other tips on like beating Sonic, or if you feel like something was wrong, just let me know. If there was like a patch update or something that changes anything that I said, just again let me know in the comments or send me a message on my email. It's all on my channel, my Twitch, whatever you want. Just let me know what your ideas are on beating Sonic. It's all out.